Howdy guys. I figured well, Paul with you here today. I was driving down the road and I figured y'all curious. Paul, how does Paul stay on the road? And what I mean by that is not keeping it between the lines and being safe on the road. That's a topic of its own. I'm talking about breakdowns. I mean, we're talking about a 99 Ford here. You know, it's the old equipment that's always a concern, and guys are always like, oh, you know, this and that, talking smack about old equipment, and I'm here to vouch that, hey, if you're not mechanically inclined, stay away from old equipment. It will cost you threefold, fivefold, tenfold more expensive to operate an old piece of equipment compared to a new one. But why is that? So here's the kicker. With the Lord's help and a little bit of wisdom, you know, keep an eye out. I had a 99 with like 400-something thousand miles. I never had a breakdown. I never had a tire blowout. And it's not because I'm so smart or so good at it. You know, there's situations that are inevitable. There's situations that you have no control over. But do your part. Do your due diligence. And here it is. This is Paul's quick tips. It's not tricks. It's quick tips of how he stays on the road. Guys, this is not a full-on PTI, how you do your PTI. Because what I'm talking about here is a quick inspection. So here you go. Paul gets out of his truck, okay? Let's do a real world scenario. Every time, this is what I do every time I pull out of the truck. Every time I step a foot out of here, okay? So I step a foot out unless I'm in dire need of a bathroom and I just dart for the bathroom. But usually I'll go around the whole equipment setup. You know, touch my tires. Temperature. Watch my load securement, okay? Touch every hub. That's what I do. I touch every hub by hand. And if I touched the hubs 2 hours ago, I'm not going to do it again. But for the most part, this is what I always do. Go around the whole equipment, load securement, every time I stop the truck. Saves me a headache. Watch my tires. Keep an eye under your vehicle. Look for leaks, okay? And off I go. Truck stop, rest area. I always do this every single time, and it saves me so much time. And what I mean by time, you're like, Paul, you just wasted a minute. Nope, I saved myself a lot of time. But every time I'm walking to it, always look, you know, when you're driving, when you're approaching your vehicle, look, where's the finger? Under here for any puddles. That's the key here. Anytime you start seeing some leaking, pissing, dripping, you know you got a problem. And you pulled over not because you have a problem. You pulled over because you wanted to go to the bathroom, you want to buy a snack, or whatever the case may be. Always keep in mind where your condensation tube is and where you leak all your water from the condenser or the heater core, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Other than that, shouldn't be dripping any fluids, and that's what I do. That's how it helps me, and that's how I stay on. This is not a full PTI inspection. I'm talking about real world. Let's be honest. How do we inspect these? How do we inspect our equipment? Just a full walk around. Also, a key thing in mind. You have no idea how much money and time this saved me. No matter what I do when I'm done loading something, if done means I've just tightened my last ratchet, I do not go from here to there. I go from here around. I'm done, guys. I'm done. There's nothing more to say. I'm not saying let me go down there and do that bungee. No, I'm talking like I'm done. So if I stop here, I'm really close to the door. I'm using this as an example. I'm not done. I do just a final walk around. Quick walk around. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't get under the trailer and inspect the welds. I'm talking about a quick walk around. If I'm done on that side, I don't go to the driver. I just go around. Straps, binders, pipes. I mean, I always find something, you know. Always keep an eye on this latch back here. Make sure these are locked. I had an incident where I forgot to put these locker pins in there. Saves me a lot of money and time, guys. Simple stuff. The simple stuff, the little things make the most difference. Those loud things, hey, your trailer's bent, hey, you got a huge problem, always speaks for himself. But when you're doing small stuff, those are the ones that surprise you and cost you a lot of time and money. All right, I think we're done, boys. We're gonna go give these brake cores back to the dealership and call it a day. All right, God bless. Bye.